What's going on, everybody? Mike McIntyre here, back from All Things Sports, bringing you another brand new video. Thank you guys for stopping by, and let's get into this brand new review. Alright guys, you know the drill. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Take care of those three things. Watch the entire video. That always helps the channel out as well. Thank you to Lameda Cycling once again for partnering on this video, and let's get into this brand new review. Alright guys, Mike McIntyre, All Things Sports. Thanks for stopping by. As always, I've got another brand new video for you today, reviewing some kit that I've worked with in the past. This is a brand called Lameda Cycling, and I've partnered with them in the past. We did a review back in the summer months with some more sort of summer cycling kit. I've partnered with them for a look at some fall winter stuff based on their new collection, and I've also managed to grab a pair of shoes that they make. So I wanted to show you their first sort of look in this video. We're going to take a quick little unboxing of the shoes, and then I'm going to do a full-on review of the shoes in another video. Today I'm going to take a quick look at the clothing as well and do a quick little try on so you can see what some of that sort of fall winter kit looks like. And that will be today's video. I was extremely impressed with their material and their quality of kit back in the summer months. I had 3 summer kits. Their Pro line specifically was right up there with some of the best, and to be very honest, for what they're charging, I'd happily pay that compared to some of the other brands. I don't think you're losing out on any quality. It stood the test of time so far. It's got me through the summer season with absolutely no problems. So overall, I have to say the quality of the kit's been very not necessarily surprising, but I'm just very happy with it, and I think it's worth the money that you would spend on that pro level cycling kit. So this time around I went for some of that pro line kit as well, but I've also got a few different pieces here that will help in the cooler months as the weather changes from fall into the sort of really cool warm temperatures that we get here in Canada. So I did pick up a pair of gloves from them. I'm going to show you these quickly. These are just a pair of cycling gloves. They are a soft material, warm enough, but they have these really nice grips on the inside with a little bit of padding, as you can see there. So really nice glove. It's got the touch capabilities as well on the thumb and on the index finger, and they look really quite good, feel premium, they fit well enough. You have a Lameda logo right here on the outside. Nice palm material here with a little bit of padding, and they seem like they're thick enough to deal with pretty much any type of weather I would find myself riding in. Of course, if you're at like below 0, I don't think they'd be warm enough. But for anything up until there, I'm really happy with these so far. So a quick look at the gloves. I also got a jacket from them. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Castelli Perfetto Ross series. I have the 1st generation jacket, and they're on the 3rd generation if I'm not mistaken at the moment. So I wanted to grab a jacket. So this is the Lameda Cycling winter jackets. I went with my usual size large for all of these pieces, no matter what you see here today. I just find they fit me quite well. I'm about 165 pounds for reference. It's got that nice sort of thermal fleece material on the inside, windproof to a certain extent as well. On the back you have your 3 standard pockets with a reflection element there, and your standard zipper up the front. This one looks nice. So again, it's more of a winter jersey. It's got that sort of thermal fleece lining on the inside. This is kind of like a grayish blue color, a steel gray blue, if that makes any sense. Again, nice winter jersey, relatively thick. You've got your zipper down the front, thermal fleece lining on the inside. This is kind of nice. On the back, you have your 3 standard pockets with a sort of cover. There's a little flap that will cover the top and fold down nicely over top. That's kind of cool. And you have a 4th pocket on the side here that you can zip up and put something in there, maybe a key or some credit cards or something like that. You have a nice base or elastic sort of finish around the bottom covering the zipper, and really good quality items there. You have a pocket on the front too with this piece here, so you pocket right here on the front chest area. So if you want to shove, you know, credit card keys, something in there, that is an option to you. Nice looking jersey again. I have a winter long sleeve jersey from Lameda, and I was super happy with it. I still wear that one, so I'm anxious to try this one out. We also have a pair of winter bib tights. So these are long winter thermal fleece lined, again, bib tights. These ones are in like a burgundy purple color. So super happy with Lameda's kits in the summer in terms of their bib shorts and everything. So these are their Pro Series winter bib tights, okay? So they're lined, once again, with the fleece lining on the inside, and they have a pocket on the outside on each leg. So you have one on the right thigh, right here on the side, and another on the left-hand side. You've got a Lameda logo on this pocket here. Really nice sort of burgundy color. One thing that I think it's worth mentioning with these bib tights is there are no, I haven't had a pair like this before, there aren't any zippers on the side or the back side of the leg that would help get them on. So I have yet to try these on, but there's no zipper here, which I just think is worth noting. On some of the other bib tights that I have, particularly the red-white apparel bib tights that I have, there is a zipper, which does make it a little bit easier to get on. So these ones do not have it, but other than that, the chamois looks great. The quality of the material seems like it's up there, which is really, really cool. This is the same chamois they put on all their Pro line bib tights or bib shorts. And then this is sort of more of a fall kit, if you will. I went for the Pro jersey because I have one of these in a light blue color, and I was really, really happy with it. So I just got another one in black. So this is their Pro jersey. It's supposed to have that sort of arrow tweaked sleeves, just sort of fabric to the sleeves here. You've got nice Lameda logo on both sides at the back, 3 pockets, nice elastic band at the bottom. This one does fit quite tight. It's a Pro fit, and it is their Pro jersey. And this one just has a really tight sleeve here with a rubber element, and the fabric has that kind of arrow tweaked ribbing to the fabric, just to give you a little bit more performance in terms of aerodynamics. I've got another pair of as well. This is something I already have because I really, really like them. These are their Pro bib shorts. These ones are really, really good. Again, super big fan of these. I have these ones in that sort of khaki brown color with the black up the back. So I got another pair. These ones are all black. Super nice straps, really comfortable chamois, high quality fabric, and a really high quality fit. There are no pockets on these ones, but just a really high quality fabric, and I like the cuff that you get around the leg. So again, I'm familiar with these and super, super happy with them. And then finally, to turn that kit into a fall weather kit, just as the weather gets a little bit cooler, we would throw on a vest as well, or a gilet as some people refer to it. So this is a nice kind of off-white gilet from Lameda, so really nice high quality material. It's got that wind-proof sort of fabric on the front with more of a mesh breathable material out the back. You've got one zippered pocket here in the middle, and where you would normally find your pockets, your 3 pockets at the back, it's just a gap here for ventilation and breathability. So on the gilet, you really only get the one zippered pocket here in the middle. Cool thing about the gilet is it's got zippers that you can open from both ends, so you can unzip it from the top or unzip it from the bottom. This is handy if you have stuff in your jersey pocket. You don't want to take the whole vest off, so you can just zip up from the bottom, have the bottom open, you can get into your back pocket. Once you're done, zip it back up. So it's a really handy feature to have zippers at both ends on the gilet. So that is what the gilet looks like. Finally, the last thing I need to show you before the try-on of the clothing is a quick unboxing of the shoes. Now these are their road cycling shoes. They're called the it's spelled Y-I-K. I don't know if that stands for Yik or how they pronounce it. I have no idea. But these are their road cycling shoes with a carbon sole. So it comes with a really nice high quality shoe horn if you're interested in using that. A little bit of documentation, and the packaging is really nice. So they're wrapped well, and each shoe comes in its own individual bag. So I got them in white, obviously, huge fan of white cycling shoes. I know they won't stay white forever, but they just look super clean when we get them out of the box. So here we go. These are the Lameda Yik, Y-I-K. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but this is their highest quality pro road cycling shoe specifically. They look really good, to be honest, from right out of the box. So I'm really curious to see how these perform. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to get to spend with these outside, but I will spend significant time testing these out on the trainer in the winter when I get onto Zwift in the coming months. So that's a quick look at these shoes. Let's toss these off to the side. You'll come back and I'll try on the first kit so you guys can see what the 2 kits look like. All right guys, so here's a quick look at the first kit. Again, this is sort of a fall kit. If you had arm warmers, you could sort of complement the kit with a pair of arm warmers and a pair of gloves if you needed it. But again, this is the black Pro jersey underneath the vest that you see here. Super fan of it. Honestly, the bib shorts are super, super comfortable. I'm a big fan of them. I've said this in the last video, they fit really quite nicely. I really like the cuff that you get around the leg. There's a little bit of rubber grip there so that they don't slide out of place. Chamois is super high quality. On this particular Pro pair of bib shorts, I really like the cut of the straps, the way they go up and over the shoulders and the way they fit at the back. And the bib shorts come up to sort of your belly button area, so they're really quite comfortable. They're not overly tight, but they do offer a very slight compression fit. So this material does fit really quite nicely. Again, the Pro jersey, as you can see here, has kind of that arrow tweaking to the fabric on the sleeves just to offer that extra level of performance. It's not the longest jersey in the world, but it does fit really quite nice. So you have a really nice elastic band here, and it travels all the way around to the side. And again, it just fits really quite nicely. And again, this is the vest. So this is what I was talking about before. You've got the vest with zippers at both ends. This is handy if you're riding and you want to get something in your jersey pockets. I don't have to take the whole vest off. I can just unzip it from the bottom, and same thing, you know, zip it back down from here, or you unzip it from the top. So you have the flexibility there, which I think is really good. For those that are curious, again, I'm wearing a large in everything. So I just find that fits me best. And it's not too tight, but still offers me that kind of race performance. The vest does not have the 3 pockets, as I mentioned before. It's just sort of vents here for ventilation. You get the 1 pocket right here in the back with a zipper if you want access to a vest pocket. So that's just something to keep in mind. And that's a quick look at kit number 1. I'll throw on kit number 2. All right, guys, here's a quick look at the winter collection cycling kit. So again, Lameda Pro long sleeve winter thermal jersey, so it has the nice fleece backing on the inside, really quite warm, fits really well, again size large for those that are interested, as well as the Pro tights. There's a pocket on each thigh, so this one has the Lameda logo, and there's a pocket here for your phone or gels or anything like that. Same thing over here, and this has their logo, the 4 Seasons for You logo that they keep branding on all their kit. So really quite good. The back of the jersey has a zippered pocket right here, so you can access that if you like, in addition to your 3 standard pockets that you can expect on pretty much any kind of cycling jersey. So overall, kit feels really good. And again, I'm really impressed with the fit. And worth mentioning, the bib tights, they actually were not nearly as hard to get on as I expected them to be, given that they lack a zipper at the ankle. So they fit really quite well. No issues there. They're not too long for me, so 5'7", 165 pounds, and I'm wearing a size large. And then the last thing I haven't tried on yet is the jacket. So this is, again, a size large, just because that's what I fit in every other piece of, you know, clothing that they make. So just to try on the jacket. Again, this is on top of a winter jersey, so I'm curious to see how this fits. Right away, I can tell you, it's a little bit looser than my Castelli one. So if you were looking for like a premium ultra race type of fit, you might want to go down a size in this one. You can see there's a little bit of extra material here in the arms. My Castelli jacket does not have that. But given that this is meant to keep you warm and it's, you know, designed to be worn in the winter, it's really quite good. It's quite nice. So I've got pockets down the back. It comes up high enough on the neck to keep your neck warm. So yes, in terms of fit, I find it quite comfortable. There's absolutely no, I have no reservations in terms of the overall comfort of the jacket. Feels quite good. There's no ventilation on the sides. My Castelli Perfetto has these zippers here. So that's pretty much it. We'll send it back to the desk to wrap the video up. All right, guys, so there you have it. There's my quick little unboxing of the shoes. Quick look at the Lameda cycling kit. Overall, I'm super ecstatic that I have the opportunity to partner with them again. I'm really impressed with the kit. I've had quite a few months now riding in the summer collection that I picked up earlier this year. I'm super pumped to try out and really test this out in terms of the sort of fall winter collection. I'm anxious to see how they perform. And just from my experience with the summer collection, it really is super high quality kit, and the Pro line is honestly as good as anything else that's out there in my opinion. Yes, you could spend more. There's super high premiums with brands like Attacker, Castelli, Map, Rafa, things like that. But to be very honest, I think you're getting really good performance for the amount of money that you spend when trying this kit out. It's super good. And there's plenty other videos on YouTube now with other people that have tested out this kit. and it really does perform super well. So thanks to the brand for partnering again. I'm a big fan of this. If you guys are interested in picking any kit up for yourself, please check the link down below in the description. There is a commission that will be affiliated with that link, so it does help the channel out. But you can also pick up a discount by using this code down below. I'll put it on screen as well. So if you're interested, check out the link and use my coupon code to save on your order. Mike McIntyre, All Things Sports. Thanks for stopping by as always. Stay tuned. I'm going to come back with a review of the shoes very, very soon. So please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on that. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take care.